Hi students, it's Miss Wood again, coming at you live for Tuesday's video on fractions and decimals and converting between the two. Okay, so if we are going from a fraction to a decimal, so example, if I have 1/4 and I'm going to make that a decimal, most of you guys know it is not this. This is what a lot of you guys tend to do. You think you put the decimal in between the two numbers. That is not the case. No, 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 no. What you can do is you have to, a fraction, remember I said this all year long, a fraction is a division problem waiting to happen. And whatever is on the top goes in the box, top box, and whatever's on the bottom goes on the outside. So you're dividing 4 into 1. So you say to yourself, can 4 go into 1? No, so you must add a decimal. Bring that decimal up and add a 0. Can 4 go into 10? Yes, it goes 2 times. You get 8. You subtract, you get 2. Add another 0. Bring it down. 4 goes into 25 times. So 1/4 is equal to 0.25. But a lot of you guys also know that fourths, you think about quarters. And if you have 1 out of 4 quarters, that's 25 cents. But not always do we have a little trick to help us to just automatically know the decimal. We know that fourths is like money. You've also learned this year from Miss Witt the fabulous fifths. Remember the fabulous fifths? If there's a 5 on the bottom, you sing your song. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The fifths, the fifths, the fabulous fifths. So if I have 1/5, it would be the first one, so it would be 0.2. If I had 2/5, remember, it's the second one. If I have 3/5, it's the third one. And if I have 4/5, it's the fourth one. But if you forget this little trick, not a problem. You just do your division. You divide the bottom into the top. So that is how we convert fractions to decimals, is dividing or knowing your little tricks. If you are given a decimal and you have to make it a fraction, if I'm given 0.3 and I have to make it a fraction, not a problem. Remember, we learned that you can always put that fraction line where there's a decimal, there's a 1. Remember, I talked about the decimal is Miss Simpson and I'm the 1. We're always together, so we're always in line. And then remember, if you have one number to the right of your decimal, you're only going to have 1 0. So this would be equal to 3/10. Okay, it's actually a lot easier to go from decimals to fractions than it is fractions to decimals. Don't forget also if you have a whole number involved. If I have 2.8, that whole number is always going to be the big number in the fraction, and then it's 0.8. So again, you make your fraction line. The 1 goes with the decimal. I have one number at the decimal. So I'm going to have 1 0. So it would be 2 and 8/10. And again, if you simplified it, it would be 2 and 4/5. Okay? So I hope this video helps you and with your work today from doing fractions and decimals to fractions. Have a good afternoon, and I'll see you on Wednesday at Google Meets.